Hello everyone. I received a question from a guy from Nigeria asking for help to factor this polynomial of degree 4. So it's a little bit sort of challenging question. Not really. What we need to know is remainder theorem and fact that to find first factor of this polynomial, so first factor will be in the form x minus a, where a is a root or 0 of this polynomial. So how to find this a? So this a will be one of the factors of this term, free term, a term that doesn't have variables, right? So what are factors of 6? Factors of 6 are 1 and 6, 2 and 3, -1, -6, and -2 and -3, right? And so factors will be in the form like x minus 1 or x minus 6 or x minus 2 or x minus 3, x plus 1 or x plus 6, x plus 2 or x plus 3, right? So one of these eight possible one of these 4 possible factors will be their answer. So how to check, right? So remainder theorem, let's remember it. So f(x) equals to q x times p x plus remainder, right? Whereas qx is the polynomial divisor, right? Qx is a divisor. So Qx is one of these factors. Or, in other words, we can rewrite this and x minus a px plus r. So if we substitute a into this equation, so what we get is a minus a times px plus remainder. So this term becomes 0, right? And we get that f of a equal to r. So if we substitute one of these numbers, 1, 6, 2, 3, -1, -6, -2, or -3 into this polynomial, we're supposed to get the remainder. So the question is, what is remainder, right? So what we're trying to achieve, because our goal is to divide this polynomial completely, right? So it means that our remainder is supposed to be 0, right? Our remainder is supposed to be 0. So it means if we substitute one of these factors of 6 into this polynomial, we need to get 0. That's our goal, right? And I already did this exercise, right? And I substituted, I know it's -1. I know it will be -1, but we can check, right, together. So f of -1 equals to -1 to the 4th plus -1 to cube minus 7 -1 squared minus negative 1 plus 6. Okay, let's calculate. So negative 1 to the fourth is 1. Negative 1 cube is negative 1. Negative 1 square is 2. 1. 1 times negative 7 is negative 7. Minus negative 1 is plus 1 plus 6. Right? So this is 0. This is 7. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0. Okay, so we found first factor. So first factor is x plus 1. Okay, so now we need to do division, right? We need to divide. And what we're going to use? We're going to use synthetic division. If, guys, you don't remember how to do synthetic division, you need to review it. I'm not going to do it here, because our goal is to divide. So negative 1, and we write down coefficients of this polynomial, of these terms. So first coefficient is 1, second term coefficient is 1, third term coefficient is negative 7, negative 1, and 6. Okay, so we bring down first terms, first coefficient, so it's 1. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. We add, it's 0. 0 times negative 1 is 0. Negative 7 plus 0 is negative 7. Negative 1 times negative 7 is 7. Negative 1 plus 7 is 6. Negative 1 times 6 is negative 6. And 6 plus negative 6 is 0. Okay, so we've got our new coefficients for quotient, right? So those are coefficients are of px, right? This is this polynomial. So our result of first step is x plus 1, and here we get x cubed, right? Our degree reduced. Then second coefficient is 0, so we don't have next term with x squared. Then we have negative 7x plus 6. Okay, so this is our result. Fx equals to this. Okay, so we've got our result. So next step, right? So now we need to factor x cubed minus 7x plus 6. So same process. What are factors of 6? As we said, factors of 6 are 1 and 6, 2 and 3, negative 1 and negative 6, and negative 2, negative 3. So same process, right? So we need to find such factor, right? We're going to use same logic for remainder theorem. So this is our px, right? So we need to find, we need to check, not to find, which of these factors of 6, when we substitute it into px, gives us 0, right? Our goal is to find, we need remainder 0, right? Because we need to factor it completely, so we're not supposed to have any remainder. That's the assumption, right? So which one? So p, and again, I did it already, so it will be 1, but we can check, right? So 1 cube minus 7 times 1 plus 6, we get 1 minus 7 plus 6 equals to 0. So our next factor is x minus 1, right? Okay, so now we need to do synthetic division to find what's when we divide. So what what remains, right? So we're gonna use synthetic division. Again, guys, you need to review it if you don't remember. So we're gonna use 1, and we writing down coefficients of polynomial of px. So of this one 1, right? So we're missing term here, x squared, right? So coefficient for the x squared will be 0, -7, 6. So we bring down 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. -7 plus 1 is -6. -6 times 1 is -6. And when we 6 plus -6 is 0. Okay, so now we have 3 terms, right? So we have x plus 1 times this factor, and what's left is this is our x squared, coefficient of x squared, coefficient of x, and this is 3 term. So we have x squared plus x plus x minus 6. Okay, so now our fx looks like this. And last step, we need to factor x squared plus x minus 6. This is easy. We know how to factor quadratics. So it will be right -6. So it will be 3 and 2. Factors of -6 is 3 and -2. So it's x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 6. So we have x plus 1, x minus 1, x plus 3 minus 2x plus 3, and we have x plus 1, x minus 1, and here we have x plus 3 and x minus 2. Okay, here are 4 terms, and it's supposed to be equal to 0. That's it. We're done. Thank you for watching.